I want to keep talking about the 80s a little bit more. And with the 80s, I think of Doc Brown, I think of Back to the Future, and of course, I think of the beloved Michael J. Fox. So Michael J. Fox's new documentary is coming out. It's called Still. Now, it looks very touching and very sad. Of course, he's dealt with a lot with the Parkinson's, everything he's gone through. Apple TV Plus produced this. It's coming out May 12th, so they released their first trailer. I thought the music in this was great. Honestly, the music was fantastic. More than a feeling, it felt perfect. But they're saying the film, which will incorporate documentary, archival, and scripted elements, will recount Fox's extraordinary story in his own words. The improbable tale of an undersized kid from a Canadian Army base who rose to the heights of stardom in the 80s Hollywood. So Michael J. Fox, and he's gone through a lot. If you think about everything he's gone through and watching this, like hearing the first symptoms that came with his Parkinson's, he's talking about his pinky moving. I was like, oh my God, it's so touching. The fact that he's talking to his wife about it, and his wife is like whispers to him in sickness and health. It's one of those things to show their relationship and their partnership and how close they are, that they can battle this together and it would be fine. And to hear it in his own words and to hear him talk about how he's like, I'm a tough son of a bitch, and then he's like, I was bigger than bubblegum when this happened. I had fun listening to him. And the fact that the other thing that I loved about this trailer was when they said, because it's called Still. And he's talking about his acting style. He's like, I was never still before the Parkinson's, which is very true. If you watch any Michael J. Fox thing, that kinetic energy and the way he just carries himself on his screen, and the way that you just he just lights the screen up when you see him. Hence why they wanted it for Back to the Future so bad, I would say. But I saw this and it made me really want to see this. I've been hearing about this for a long time, and actually seeing the trailer, seeing him talk about his life and his career, I think it's going to be fantastic. I think it'll be like a home run for Apple TV Plus. I think we'll see. Keoki, what do you think? You saw the trailer. Are you excited about this? And do you think it's going to be something great for Apple TV?
Oh, without a doubt. Just Michael J. Fox to my heart. Watched Back to the Future. I've watched part 1, 2, 3 at least 35 times probably in this decade. So it's me and my family have enjoyed, and Michael J. Fox is great, especially from him going from Family Ties to Spin City, and then him being that all-around great guy. Like you said, full of energy, Teen Wolf. And then if you watch one of his
Teen Wolf,
movies, Midnight Madness is 1980. He's 15 or something. He's in this old movie with the Dr. Pepper guy. So it's just seeing him do all of this stuff over the course of 30-something odd years, and then battling this disease and continuing to be positive through it is just remarkable. It's going to be a hit. I'm going to watch it. Just because I love Michael J. Fox, so it's gonna be awesome. Even if I do cry, I'll definitely be watching it wholeheartedly.
Yeah, which is what AB Productions says. They'll cry the whole time. And it's gonna be sad. It's gonna be sad. But the fact that he's so strong and he's battled through it, the fact he was talking about the pills numbed him for a while, then he let that go. The fact that he's been able to carry himself this whole time, still have a career, have a whole TV show where they dealt with it was his family and he had the Parkinson's. The fact that he can actually keep going and kind of laugh at the disease, but also cope with it and put it out there it's amazing. It's a great tale to tell, and it's going to be very informative to people that don't have it or maybe are just going through the early stages of it, and what you can do and how you can survive. Rachel, what do you think about this? You saw the trailer. Are you excited about this? I know it's probably going to be really sad, but I think it's a hit, right? It looks like it could be excellent.
You go ahead and save this clip right now for when we cover the Emmys. It's going to win an Emmy. 100%. This is a documentary. Is it a series or a solo film? That's the only thing I didn't understand.
Solo film.
So it's going to win something in some category at some award show. 100%. There's no way I don't see this walking away without awards. It's going to be absolutely amazing, heartbreaking.
Totally heartbreaking.
Go through all that in the public eye too, to be one of the biggest stars in the world at the time, and then to go through such a devastating diagnosis and eventually have to step away from doing what you love. That story is going to be incredible and heartbreaking.
So that's really so heartbreaking.
Yeah.
Yep. And as GR said in the chat too, Michael is awesome. Of course. Yeah, he's super awesome. Everything I've ever heard about him too, just being a fantastic human being.
Right.
And the fact, from all accounts, great guy.
all accounts. And the fact that he still does all the fan stuff for Back to the Future, and he's, he cheered that franchise on after all these years, and like he wanted to come back as Doc Brown. He said, he goes, if you remake it, I want to be Doc Brown. Like, the fact that he just sees his life as not done. It's still going. A lot of people could happen to, and they could be like, I'm done, and then just give up on life. But he still has a lot of life to live, and he's moving forward, and this proves it.
He is killing it.
He's killing it.
He's awesome.
Yeah. It made me really excited when I saw this. I think it looks very touching, and good for Michael J. Fox to put this out there, because I think it is going to help and affect a lot of people in a positive way. And I think it's going to be a huge hit for Apple TV. And you're right, Rachel, there's going to be a nomination for this. There'll be multiple nominations probably, and good for them, because honestly, I already can tell it deserves it. I can't wait to watch it on May 12th, everybody. Michael J. Fox coming back to your screen. Can't wait to see it.